I was number 14 in line last night at Micro Center to get the 5090, but I didn't get one. The Micro Center I was at only had 5 5090s in stock.
Righto, what's going on here?
Oh, sir, I'm arrested.
What kind of drop is that, Nvidia? 5 5090s at a Micro Center, but when you go to Best Buy, they have over 5 different models. I mean, obviously, you only sell what you get, but like, I was number 14 in line. My buddy was number 9 in line. So basically, we were kind of both like a few hours away from being top 5 in the line. I ended up leaving. I wasn't gonna sit there and wait for a 5080. They did have 77 5080s, but only 5 freaking 5090s. Kind of wild to me. But if you guys did camp out and you guys did see the actual inventory, let me know in the comments how many your guys' location had. Another thing I wanted to add was Nvidia is apparently at the location that I was at last night filming for this release. And that just baffles me. How are you going to be at a freaking location with only 5 5090s? That makes zero sense. Now, again, my buddy did say he has not seen them this morning, but the fact that you guys have this posted up on the door, that you guys are going to be there and UFD Tech is going to be there, somebody from UFD Tech is going to be there. Maybe it was like just in general, they didn't know what location UFD Tech was going to be at. So maybe that's why that was on the door. But the fact that they had that on there and you guys are only dropping 5 5090s off. I did get home and try to do the whole Best Buy thing. I got the whole loading screen. This is what it said. I'll pop that up there. Basically, it said, we're going to try to get this in your cart. You know what I'm saying? We're loading. But when it got done loading, it got basically sent me back to the screen that said add to cart. So by the time I said add to cart, it was sold out. So again, let me know if you guys hit that process as well. But overall, it was definitely a underwhelming experience trying to get this thing. Don't get me wrong, I only sat out there for like 4 to 5 hours last night, and the guy from the manager from Micro Center did come out and tell us, hey, we're only going to have 5 5090s, about half the line at that point left. I would say there was probably about 40 people or so at that point, which is around 8 o'clock 8:30 last night Central Time. So anyway, the manager comes out and says we're only going to have 5 5090s and 77 5080s. He wasn't able to tell us like what models and stuff at that point. So even like the front 5 people, they didn't even know what 5090s they were getting, but at least they knew that they were going to get some, right? Again, let me know in the comments if you guys did camp out at a Micro Center, how many 5090s, if you guys do know. Let me know the models too if you guys happen to know that information. But again, kind of bummed out. I do have a 4090 in this build right now, so I'm not like gonna sit here and cry all day. Either way, it was kind of a bad release in my opinion. You got Micro Center with literally like a 30-day countdown for this launch, and when you launch it, you only got 5 5090s. In my opinion, I think they should have maybe released the 5080 today, and then push back the 5090 for another week. Not only does that separate the buyers that want the 5080, because there were people in the line ahead of me, like 3 or 4 people ahead of me that did want the 5080, but like 2 of them were in between my buddy, and then like only 1 or 2 in front of him. So like he got cut out by like probably 2 people. It wasn't happening for us. But again, there was people that wanted the 5080. So what I'm saying is they should have released the 5080 today, and then let the people camp out for that. Give it another week, maybe try to get your inventory up or something. Would people have been mad if they would have pushed the date back for the 90 if there was more inventory? I don't think so. I think it, like whenever it would be first announced that the 5090 would get pushed back, the internet would be going nuts. But if there was more inventory whenever this next week hit, February 6th, we would be way more excited. Because again, I was number 14 in line. I'm going to say it again. 14 in line, man. And I didn't get one. We all felt like we had a good chance at getting one. Now, if you look on Best Buy, there are a few gigabyte models that still say coming soon. There's only one model for the 5090, and it's the Gigabyte Master Ice. We could check it out right here. $2,500. If it does come available, if I can get it in my cart, I'm gonna do it. But I think just like all the other models, they were sold out instantly to bots. They're gonna get bought up with bots, just like all these other cars did. But again, there are like 4 more models of the 5080s that are available, or not available, but say coming soon down here, like the tough version. You got this tough version right here that says coming soon. And then if you come over here to the second page, again, the white Gigabyte model, you have the black Gigabyte model, same exact model, it's just black or white right there. But basically, you got 1, 2, and then this one as well, Gigabyte, a black and kind of gray model right there for $1,250. But so you got 4 5080s coming soon, and then you got 1 5090. And these are going to get bought up just as quick as the other ones, because if you're not sitting here online, the bots are always online. So that's the issue with bots. And unfortunately, we're just gonna have to deal with that, you know. Let me know what you guys are thinking on this release, but to me it was kind of unfortunate and definitely underwhelming. I did watch was watching UFD. I don't know if I think they might have gotten 1 5090, but they were talking about people literally bum rushing past the people that were camping out. So maybe it got a little bit crazier at other locations. It was like 40 people, about half of us left whenever the announcement was that the 90 came, or that there was only 5 5090s coming. My buddy stayed there for a 5080 because he needed a GPU in general. So he did stay there, and he said there was about 50. There was probably about 50 people at least by the time the store opened. So I don't know if the Micro Center is going to have any today. I'm sure it's 10 o'clock. It's almost 10 o'clock where I'm at right now. So I'd imagine they're already open. So they're going to be selling them out pretty soon. Let me know if you guys grabbed a 5080 or 5090. Let me know how your guys' camp went, if you guys did that. If you guys tried to do the Best Buy experience, again, drop a comment. Did you get one? Did you make the cut? Are you going to be sitting here all day waiting for these ones that say coming soon to possibly be able to add it to your cart? I don't know, man. Nvidia, you kind of just, I'm not gonna say they dropped the ball, because obviously they're gonna be some nice cards, but like, this is just a sad and overall not a good launch in my opinion. To be expected. At the same time, like I said, I was hoping at least 20 cards, 20 5090s at the Micro Center, like being at a Micro Center. I was really hoping like 10 to 20. If I didn't make the cut by 1 or 2, don't get me wrong, I still would have been upset, but at least there would have been a double-digit amount of cards there. Like, y'all could have shipped 20 of those 5080s back and bring in some 5090s. I don't know. This seemed kind of like a paper launch. I did ask in UFD text chat, they're still live, how many they had at their location. Somebody said 5. They didn't personally answer me, so I don't know if that's true or not, but if that is the case, and there are multiple Micro Centers only having 5 5090s, it's kind of crazy. Again, let me know how you guys what you guys are thinking about this in the comments section. If you guys have made it this far, help your boy out by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and tell somebody how you doing. And hopefully you guys got one. I did not. Till next time.